Tonight, 1 million people around the world have been infected with the coronavirus. This as the U.S. death toll tops 6,000, and Americans brace for what looks to be a long road ahead. CBN White House correspondent Ben Kennedy kicks off our coverage tonight with the latest. Ben?
Well, Jenna, right now there are more than 250,000 cases right here in the U.S., and early data does suggest that many of those infected have no signs or symptoms, which is why the CDC is looking to possibly recommend that if you're out and about, you must cover your face.
In the wake of the U.S. suffering a record one-day death toll Thursday, 38 states have issued some sort of stay-at-home order. But in Florida, the order exempts gatherings in places of worship. Also in Florida, Holland America cruise ship with coronavirus outbreaks on board has finally been allowed to dock. The pandemic is consuming precious supplies on the front line at an alarming rate. Medical personnel and first responders continue to lack essentials like respirators, masks, and swabs. New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo warns the state could run out of life-saving ventilators in less than a week.
If a person comes in and needs a ventilator and you don't have a ventilator, the person dies. That's the blunt equation here.
A ventilator made a big difference for this 44-year-old father of three who survived COVID-19.
When I woke up, the only thing I saw was bad news. It was 5,000 people got this and 5,000 people died. So I'm glad I was able to give some hope to other people that there's some good stories out there.
In order to have more happy endings like this, it could depend on people covering their faces in public. The CDC appears closer to releasing guidance for wearing cloth masks due to evidence that people without symptoms are spreading the virus.
It could be a scarf. It could be something you create yourself at home. It could be a bandana. We don't want you to use the kinds of masks that our first responders need, that our healthcare workers need.
Now, prevention and control measures do remain in Wuhan, where the virus outbreak did originate. And China did warn that a resurgence could happen in domestic